Have you ever been in love?
Here we go.
Well, I've been in love, and I know that everyone loves a good love story.
What a pussy. Oh, continue, fair sir.
I, above anyone else, know that love is a battlefield, and you must be strong, and let no one tell you that you were wrong. And a man must search his heart, no matter how long.
God.
You know, it's difficult, and people get hurt, but to win the war, you have to strategize and stay true to your vows. I mean, be chivalrous. And if the gods are in your favor, then you will win the maiden and live forever consumed by the sweetness of love until bitter death snatches you guys from it. I knew two guys who were in love. They did not love like I do, but they were knights, as you know. They were pretty close. Ark and Pal. They were the truest of knights, friends who would never do harm to the other. One day they were captured in the line of duty and sent to the dean, who put them on probation. They could not leave the library until they died or they raised their grades, whichever came first. They did not care as long as they had each other. Then on that faithful day, Emily walked by the window and stole Pal's heart forever. Ark turned and saw her sweet bod walk by. His words, not mine. I swear I would never. So anyway, I was like, bruh. And Ark was all like, back off. And so the two friends weren't so anymore.
I'm just saying, have a space up. Am I right?
Every day she would walk by the window, and their love grew and grew. One day, Ark got an email saying he was free because his grades went up, but he was banned from any place that served booze, including parties, or else. Oh, and he also wouldn't go to the library again. It was social suicide, and he never saw her again. Oh, wait, he did. He decided that being at the bottom of the social totem pole was not the end of the world if he could have Emily. So he got a job as a librarian and waited for the day they would be together. Pal just couldn't get his grades up while thinking about Emily. He thought he would stay there forever. He decided to escape so he could be with her. While escaping, he got lost and wandered to a hall with books all over, and he heard a song. It was Ark. He was singing about how he was going to win his way to Emily's heart. Oh, and you know what? They were outside. They would never fight inside a library because that's like so uncool to all the nerds who are studying in there and trying to be smart. So Ark took Pal down. Ark said,
Stay away from my girlfriend.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
And suddenly, Emily walks by with her sister, all her friends and the dean. And the dean says,
What the heck is going on?
The two guys explained.
I should have you both expelled,
said the dean. But Emily, being the awesome girl that she is, asked the dean to spare them. The dean was just so tired of their shenanigans, and so he said,
Fine, but you have to arm wrestle to the death.
So over the rest of the quarter, the dean assembled the sweetest looking arm wrestling arena ever. Both Ark and Pal were super stoked. Emily, however, was really scared because she didn't know the guy, and it was really freaking her out that they were fighting over her. All she wanted to do was be left alone. Her friend Diana came in and told her to get over it. Two guys are fighting over you, and this is awesome! So Emily let go of her reservations and just went to the arena. So they go at it. And Ark wins because he's so much stronger than Pal. And on his way to Emily, he trips and falls, dying of embarrassment. And so because he died first, Pal won. He felt bad, so he knelt down to whisper in Ark's ear and says, "I won." Then he married Emily. He lived happily ever after. Still married, still happy. Kid on the way.
What a load of crap! That is not a love story. That's not how you win a way into a woman's heart.
I think you mean this was an epic love story.
No. You know what? Pull over! You are hogging valuable leg space back here!
You mean me?
Yes, you! Pull over!
Rude.
Jesus Christ. Ow! That's right. Now you have to listen to me. And if you want a love story, I'll give you a love story. So there was this guy in my math class who...
Whoa, wait. You can't drink that in here. Do you want me to get pulled over? Why don't you just go back to the back seat again?
He's been drinking ever since we got in here.
So the dude in my science class, or was it English class? No, I think it was psychology. Man, I don't remember. I'm kind of buzzed right now, but...
What does it matter what class it was?
Wait. There's a point to this, I think. Okay, the guy in my Spanish class was... I forgot his name. He was, let's call him Nicholas. Well, anyway, my buddy Nicholas was telling me about this time he totally got into this beef with this dining hall manager. You know how messy those guys are.
I work at the dining hall.
Nick said it was like the wildest thing ever because the dining hall manager is this old guy, right? With a super hot young wife. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that happened.
Maybe he's her sugar daddy?
So Nick is trying to get at his wife. I think her name is Allison or something. She's totally playing hard to get, but Nick's got all the moves. He's got the SWAG.
Oh wow, he can actually spell.
Bad news. This other guy is also interested in Allison, though. His name is, it's really something really annoying, too. It's like Absalon. Alright, yeah, his name is Absalon. He's like the complete opposite of Nick. He's like that type of guy who's probably complaining about his girlfriend cooking, but would starve all day waiting for his mom to cook him something. You get me?
Oh yeah, I've dated guys like that before. There was this one guy who said the Lord of the Rings books were better than the movies, but I knew that had just spark noted The Hobbit.
These two guys are trying to get at Allison beneath the dining hall manager's nose, but only Nick manages to sleep with Allison, and Absalon only manages to kiss Allison's ass.
Oh wait, how did that happen?
How did what happen? Kissing?
Yeah.
So that fedora-wearing Absalon thinks the best way to flirt with Allison is to serenade some One Direction song to her, right? When obviously everyone knows the way to get into a girl's pants is to bust out some ratchet hotline bling. But my boy Nick is already up in there. You know what I'm saying? And Allison is like getting annoyed because all she really wanted was a peaceful night of being a guy who wasn't her husband, and the asshole was just ruining it for her. So she jumps off and comes up with this plan to get some fun back in her night. She went to the window and asked what he wanted, and Absalom was all like, "I'll leave you alone if you just let me kiss you." And Allison was all like, "A kiss. Okay, come up to the ledge and you can kiss me. But you have to leave or else my husband's gonna kick your if he sees you." So Absalom went up and puckered up, but Allison was not about to kiss this guy. So she lifted her nightdress and stuck her ass out the window. It was pitch black, so Absalom couldn't see. He just stuck his head out like the creep he is, with the biggest duck lips out until... Allison laughed so hard and jumped back inside her room. Absalom isn't smart, but he figured out what happened, and instead of being glad he got some action, he freaked out. Allison couldn't stop laughing, and Nick couldn't believe it. But then Absalom started shouting that he wanted one more kiss for the road or else he would stay there and ruin her night. So Nick isn't gay, but he loved messing with Absalom. So he went to the window with his pants down, threw caution to the wind, and waited blindly. Absalom, that hothead, wanted to hurt Allison, so he went up again with a hot stick and stuck it up Nick. Oh God, Nick. And Nick was so hurt. He was yelling for water and Absalom ran away. But for like some stupid ass reason, John, Allison's husband, was on the roof trying to cheat death. I don't know. But anyways, he hears Nick screaming for water and he relieved him by dumping water on him. Now Allison was concerned, I think, but she just couldn't stop laughing. She closed the window and went to bed. Is that a liquor store?
I have a story for you all. And it's 10 times better than that douchebag's.
Keep it PG-13, guys.
I'm not making any promises. This is a story about revenge.
This guy is such a downer. Every time he opens his mouth, it's like blah, 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 blah. Woe with me, hoo, hoo, hoo.
So, I used to know this drug dealer named Simkin, who was a real total crook and a drunk, and had a freaking weird hombre. Everyone pretty much hated him because he would steal people's things, food, money, you name it.
I just came out to have a good time. And I honestly just feel very attacked right now.
Anyway, this guy loved to prey on us poor college students.
Poor? Speak for yourself.
One day, two students, Alan and John, were looking to score some weed. You know, marijuana. That dang stuff.
I can tell this guy probably just wears weed socks just to let everybody know that he smokes weed.
Simkin had a growing reputation of cheating his customers out of a fair deal. Alan and John were aware of this as they went to do business with him.
Why don't they just find a new drug dealer?
Because that's not how the story goes.
Sounds pretty stupid to me.
Your face sounds pretty stupid to me.
That doesn't make any sense.
It wouldn't be the first time something doesn't make sense to you, would it?
Guys, come on. I'm sure our host doesn't want to hear this petty argument, right?
I'm too sober for this.
Alright, anyway. Alan and John decided to go, even with Simkin, by sleeping with his wife and daughter. Everyone knows that's the biggest diss anyone could ever do, right? So Alan and John asked to sleep over Simkin's house, which Simkin allows. It's super awkward because his house only has like one room.
What kind of drug dealer has one room in their house? Why does he let them sleep over in the first place?
Yeah.
That's irrelevant, okay? The point is that the students sleep over the drug dealer's house in one room with his whole family. Okay? We good? Got it? Alright, moving on.
You see, the problem with this guy is that he's got his panties in a twist. Maybe if he got that wedgie out of he'd be okay. Probably not, though.
So everyone's going to bed, and Alan goes along with this plan, sneaking into Simkin's daughter's bed. His daughter is so out of it and asleep that she doesn't even realize Alan is doing the do. And clearly this is all non-consensual.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah, that's my cue to bounce.
John, on the other hand, tricks Simkin's wife into thinking that he's Simkin by moving the baby's cradle near his bed. The plan works and the wife moves into bed with him. And then the fracking happens. They could have totally gotten away with this had Alan not gotten into the wrong bed the next morning. He sneaks into Simkin's bed, thinking it's John, and basically spills the beans of what happened the night before. And of course, Simkin loses his Simkin tries to attack the students, but ends up accidentally getting hit by his wife. The daughter tells the students where her father keeps the drugs. And Alan and John steal the share and run off into the sunset.
But you said this happened in the morning. How are they running off into the sunset?
Is that seriously all you took from the story?
Moral of the story: don't trust drug dealers.
Or college students, apparently.
Okay, so this is my story, and you better shut the up because I'm about to win this thing.
Okay, jeez.
I know, man. I've been with several. I've even been married 5 times. Men would be crazy if denied the warmth of a woman.